What's up, everybody? It's Corey and Dave here. Zapp Talk. I think it's episode 79, I believe.
Something like that.
Getting close to 100, which would be kind of cool.
Have you watched them all?
I don't know. Have you? Maybe. You don't have to watch the early ones.
Why didn't you say anything? This is the worst conversation.
I'm very excited about this week. As you know, I'm a huge Turtles fan. Huge. Especially the old stuff.
I thought you were just a huge turtle.
I don't even know what that means.
Turtle wouldn't.
Anyways, it's the 30th anniversary of Turtles, which is really, really cool. KidRobot, who I know I'm a fan of, and you're a huge fan of, is doing turtle figures. Mystery.
Everyone's doing some turtle figures.
Yeah, they're doing blind
I'm excited to get these guys.
There's 2 series coming out, and they're all coming out at once. There's the regular ones, which are, it's just a classic Turtles with some cool villains, like the Foot Soldier, and I'm not a fan of them, but I know you like Bebop and Rocksteady.
Who doesn't like Bebop and Rocksteady?
It's got Krang.
Who doesn't like Krang?
Krang's awesome in Shredder.
It's a cartoon Krang.
Yes, it's cartoon.
So
Krang.
he looks like a giant space baby.
Yeah. So they're really cool. I'm sure if you guys are familiar with the KidRobot stuff, they do amazing work, with The Simpsons and Family Guy, and they did the Labbits and stuff
Futurama,
like that.
Marvel, soon some DC stuff.
Yeah, so this is really, really cool stuff. They're $10 each, blind boxes. I mean, they're awesome, and the quality on these figures is gorgeous.
Oh, nice. Those are all separate little sculpts.
Yeah, there's 2 series coming out. There's also an Ooze one, which is like...
So making turtle one.
Yeah. What are you doing? We're filming a video. We're talking about it. What are you doing?
You said you were talking about turtles.
I was talking about Turtles, but as we're filming a video.
Doesn't Corey look like a turtle?
What are you doing here?
Like a box turtle.
Can you please let us finish
I would say
this?
painters.
Can we talk about it after?
I'll show you all the pictures after. I promise.
Okay.
So just step away.
What would be this
I don't know if you want, but we'll leave the stamp. What is this? Oh, the second ones, the Ooze ones, they're glow in the dark.
I know you love ooze. If it's not sticky, Corey won't play with it.
What does that even mean? Oh, listen, I will say this. I had the slime pit when I was a kid.
Exactly. See? You are a human slime pit.
So, my mother wouldn't let me keep the slime in the house because if it got in the rug, she would kill me because it didn't come out of the rug. So I was only allowed to play with it at the table.
I'm not sure if these will come out of your rug, so you may have to play with them on the table.
But what's the difference in these? These are glow in the dark?
I think it has glow-in-the-dark ooze spots. I don't think there's anything that could ruin your... And I don't think there's pupils.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be a little more like a classic Eastman look.
They're very cool.
Well, we'll see.
KidRobot, definitely pick them up. I'm going to be buying boxes.
It's not just a generic sculpt, but they're painted on. They're good.
You
We'll see.
can't go wrong with blind boxes. They're really fun. And then you get really mad when you keep on getting the same figure over and over again. Probably somebody like Splinter, which I'm sure we're going to get a lot of those traded back in here.
We'll see.
Rocket Raccoon, everybody's favorite character right now. The Pops came out, and we keep selling them like crazy. Guardians of the Galaxy movies coming out, and Rocket is going to be the biggest thing since like Yoda, I think. Like Yoda, Ewoks, Gizmo, everything like that.
It's a little new character.
Yeah, and
Kitties.
fan favorite, Scotty Young. Not only is he going to be penciling this book, he's also writing it.
Is this his first book?
First major book, I think. It's going to be ongoing.
Awesome.
And it's going to take place in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, it's in continuity. So this isn't a separate all ages kind of deal, or it's an artist that's done a lot. We've seen all of his baby variants and all of his other fun stuff. He did a lot of fun, Amazing Spider-Man variants.
Yeah, he did cool. They kind of overdid it a little bit with him, but people loved it. So I mean, he did all his books. It's been around for a while. He did Cable and Deadpool back in the '90s.
Yep.
It was a very different look though, but he's been around for a long time. So very well respected, very well loved, huge fan favorite. So this is going to sell, and it's rumor has it this book has a print run already of over 300,000. Wow, which is insane. But I think it's worth it because it's going to sell. The free comic book day one sold like crazy. Well, not sold like crazy, but everybody wanted it.
It was taken like crazy.
Yeah. So it's going to be a big book. And you have the movie Pops, which I think it will. Him and Groot are going to be big. They're going to be very
household names.
Yes,
like
they are.
Donnie and Marie. Awesome. You guys know. You have a household, I'd hope.
Original Sin 5 hits. I know we've been talking a lot about this series, but it's I think well deserved. What happens in this one?
They find out the mystery of the unseen, and they figure out what the original sin is.
Interesting. Very interesting. It's only 8 issues, but there's a lot of offshoots, like there's 3.1, 0.2, original sins, whatever else. But you only have to read the main series if you want. Nova, that came out a few weeks ago, had a cool original sin in it with Richard Rider.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a doozy.
You should go read it.
So we'll see what happens. They're telling us after this, the whole thing goes down, it's going to change everything, which I think it already started to. So I'm very curious how it's going to finish. But it's coming out pretty quickly, so it's already at issue 5 already. So definitely check it out. Originally, it's the best-selling book the past 6 months as far as the series.
Hands down, my favorite too.
Yeah, it's cool. Beautiful art. Jason Aaron writing it. You can't go wrong with that. A throwback this week is Deadpool versus X-Force.
Just like it's a 90s week.
Yeah, it's a mini series, of course, to do with Deadpool. It's got the look of the 90s where Cable was. I know Deadpool is the hottest thing now, but back in the 90s, Cable was it. Deadpool was hot, but nothing like Cable.
He was just a supporting character then. He was the villain. Pop up every now and then.
Now this takes place before New Mutants 98, I believe.
It takes place something about a time stream. They need to go back. They need to find Deadpool and stop him. So this is supposed to be their first run-in.
Okay.
Which is cool. If you haven't read New Mutants 98, I think they've reprinted it a couple of different times.
Yeah, it's in the Deadpool Classics. You can buy it. And if not, you can spend $200 on the issue if you want.
Very different character then, too.
Yeah, Deadpool he's not like he is now.
Not a goofy little silly guy.
He's kind of like Wolverine. He's changed so much, he's almost unrecognizable.
Such a goofball.
He's a goofball, all right.
He's quite the goofball. He does silly jokes. Goofs around like a goofball. Just like a silly guy. But back then, he just wanted to murder. Just murder.
To finish off the week, Marvel Select is releasing the Captain America 2 Winter Soldier Falcon figure. Finally getting this.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw out every figure on your shelf because it's wingspan.
Yeah, it
looks like it's like a foot.
Yeah, it's big.
Long.
Beautifully done. It's sculpted by Gentle Giant, who does amazing work. The Cap 2 figure just came out a few weeks back. Is gorgeous. So
awesome.
This is going to sell. And if you notice, like Loki and a lot of the other movie secondary figures, they tend not to re-release them. And they tend to go up. So if you're on the
main figures, they don't re-release like this Cap.
So if you're on the fence about getting it, I'd just get it now because they tend to jump to like $40-$50 almost like as soon as their production run's gone. Because most of the stuff they don't usually re-release unless it's a major figure like Thanos or Hulk or something like that.
And if it's a movie branded one, don't expect to see it again.
No, because if it does come back out, he'll be in his new uniform in another movie type of thing. Yeah. So I would definitely pick it up if you're on the fence about it. It's beautiful. And to finish things off, Superman Unchained #7 comes out. I know it's been 5 months, or 6 months, whatever it is, it's coming out. I'm not going to be carrying anymore.
That's a book?
Apparently.
Is Scott Snyder still writing it?
That's what the solicitations say.
Neat.
So again, we'll be at the store, online, wherever, hiding in Dave's beard somewhere. I do apologize for Nick earlier, getting in the way. Apologize for that. Because, he likes the turtles. I can't help him.
Wait, we're talking about turtles again?
Oh, boy.
I think it's time for you to take the book out and teach this boy a little bit about turtles.
Yeah, you're going to get a teaching.
An education.
Oh. Old school education.
Oh.
Bye, guys.